Hello there everyone, welcome back once again. I was back in for another episode of Dead Cells as we have finally completed the Castlevania DLC, and thus we are now on to trying to beat the Queen and the Sea DLC, which again we need to make it to the end game as per usual. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on into doing that. So, you need to get to the end again. Awesome. Always fun stuff having to do over and over again. Why does it always have to be at the end? But I suppose once we actually do get it done, I think we would have like most of Dead Cells completed then, you know? Why is everyone dropping weapons all of a sudden? Okay. I love that affinity walk. What's with all the random weapons just lying around everywhere? Come on, clean up after yourselves. One time I'm running a survival build willingly, and y'all are leaving brutality weapons everywhere. Like, come on. So what would be the best way to get to the Queen and the Sea? I mean, obviously we need to get to the end, but I guess the question becomes like, which way do we take to get to the end? I mean, we could take the sewers. Sewers are usually a pretty decent way for us to go, since we don't need to worry about like guardians, and really the only enemy we have to worry about is like things that just, you know, decide to pop up from the ground. Although then we'll have to deal with the corrupt prisons, guardians, which are a bit of an annoyance. I mean, I guess anywhere that's cursed or incentivized would be good for us, so might do the Arboretum. I'd also, I guess considering all things, we could also be taking Dracula's castle as well. Since, well, the castle's outskirts, which does lead to Dracula's castle. Because since we've completed the end game, we're not as afraid to go in to fight death over and over again now. So many locations to go. Well, let's go ahead and check the sewers to see whether it's cursed or not. So what do we have? Sewers doesn't even have anything. Oh wait. Arboretum it is. And we now have the critical weapon of the Belmont clan. Ignore shields, deals critical damage to burning enemies, and he's killed by this weapon. Alright. And we also get the Alucard outfit. Well, good thing we have a lot of cells to use. So how does this... I mean, we might as well make use of it since we do have the holy water, which burns people. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get what doesn't kill me, since we're kind of wanting survival. Alright, let's see how well this works. Oh, that's a lot of bats. Give me a survival weapon weed. I don't want to imagine having to fight you while cursed if you are a mimic, so let's just go ahead and lift out curse first. Oh, come off! Figures. But having to light someone on fire just simply to trigger a crit condition, I mean, yeah, that's brutality for you, but still, why? That is so specific. You know, it's been a while since we've done tactics. Let's go ahead and one with 14 knocks. No, we are not taking vampirism. Why is that? I don't understand this power at all. Like, it was bad when I first saw it. It's still bad even now. Really? You were still alive? Come off. That is not fair. Let's see, sewers don't even have anything. Alright, let's take a look at Dracula's castle then. Oh well, castle's outskirts. Dracula's is the next stage after that. Outskirts is being incentivized. Might still go for the outskirts just due to the fact that... I mean, we haven't really been there too many times, you know? Oh boy, it's Fight Club. I might pick up the... You know what, let's go ahead and pick up the hunting grenade. Who knows? It might be something that we... I'm sure that there's probably an enemy that we haven't really looked at like at all during our stuff yet, and just never had the ability to pick up the blueprint. Really? So much extra hit? I put a shield up for that. Promenade doesn't have anything, so that's like 2 out of our 4. Oh, 2 out of... Yeah, 2 out of 3 of the options that we looked at, not even having anything. That's cool. That's lovely. Arboretum doesn't have anything, so really 3 out of 4 options not having anything. Alright, fine, we'll face off with death. Hopefully we don't end up dying to the guy. Alright, what would be good here? I guess probably we'll just increase our single target damage with Bob tips, since we don't really have anything else kind of working with us. Our bow doesn't actually pierce enemies just yet, so using networking doesn't seem that good of an option at the moment. Not to mention we could use the additional gold and stuff. I still want to know, like, how can I, like, waste the witch? Because there has to be, like, a way. Because it looks like there might be, like, a way to slip in. So how am I supposed to do this then? No, I can't really body slam on it. No, not that way. Like, come on. There has to be a way to, like, waste the witch, because there's obviously something hidden underneath. Is there like a hidden key that I'm supposed to get or something? Like, I don't understand. Whatever. We'll leave trying to figure that out for another day. For now, we got the usual work to do. I believe that's just simply cells. No, it's a random chest. Right. Don't really care about having a emergency door for ourselves, although I guess it could be useful. Because if an enemy sees us, we could, like, pop that in front of the enemy. Oh, I thought that there was going to be like a secret space. Yeah, it was not. Yeah, my list here increases fast here, I know. I didn't like playing Castlevania with random Dead Cells mobs that decide to. Oh god, they have the fucking bat glitch. That's cool that the hobbies can do that. Just, you know, start cawing. Okay, what do we have? Ooh, wolf traps. That could be nice. Yeah, we'll pick that up in exchange for the holy water. Also works well with our hunting grenade, so that way when we get the thing that needs to be trapped, or when we get the thing, we can just simply hit it with the hunting grenade, hit it a few times, and then as it's slowly bleeding out, we can hit it with the trap. Weapons merchant. Electro whip would be pretty decent, I would say. Although, kinda will one counterintuitive to the bow that we just picked up. And of course, it gives us weapons that are not bows. Oh, we could go to the corporate prison. Cool. Oh boy. Do not appreciate. Ow, my face. Come on, get down here. Don't know how Wolf Trap works on you, but you know what, whatever. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need a weapon upgrade, because this stuff ain't working. But thankfully, most of the enemies just kind of go down in a single shot thanks to the combination of poison and bombs. Boomerang. Not really the weapon I was hoping for. Anathema Crusher. Neither, honestly. I wonder if technically, if I'm looking at it, if for the machete and pistol it's possible to make a acrobatic pack combo, since technically the final shot of the machete and pistol is technically a ranged attack. random skills. Don't really need to replace any of my skills at the moment. And of course, there's like zero way for us to like get out of here. That's cool. Huh. Okay, so I guess whatever those things are, the ones that let out all the bats around them, is technically an enemy that we haven't fully gotten. Okay, good to know that the Lance guys can actually just, you know, turn around on us. So we have the Australia over here. I might do the Australia, but because prison does have the whole being a bonus area kind of deal on it. Alright, I guess we'll just simply go to the corrupted prison and deal with all that bull first. So let's see here. I guess we'll still get networking so that way we can try and kill multiple things at once by just, you know, tagging one and then start running from it, tagging another, and then letting the two kind of like chain themselves. It could work. We couldn't get out of the way of the bloody slime fast enough. That is unfortunate. Probably should have just simply walked backwards instead of trying to run around. Well, I suppose that's just gonna have to be it for today's episode. I hope you all did enjoy it. Make sure to like button, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button, you guys and girls, and make the channel live. I'll see you all later. Bye now.